It's been really hard to place bears in this country. Is it because they're a native species that people don't want to help out as much? I'm just not sure, because they're not exotic like a tiger or lion, but these bears really need this. We go into the Colorado rescue, and at the end of it, there's 5 bear left, and absolutely no one had space or could take them in this whole country at any sanctuary. And with over 400 acres still to build on, surely we could come up with something. So this cleared area here so far is where 2 night house shift houses will be, so that we'll still keep the bears training to shift in if need be. And so far, these 2 enclosures together, one is over 1.5 acres, the other is over 1/2 acre. These new habitats that we have designed for black bear or brown bear are the largest habitats that we've ever built. This is Popper. She came from the wild originally, and she got in between, some lady got in between her and her cubs, and so she was separated from them and placed at a zoo, where she broke out of one enclosure and then placed at another zoo, and until she came here. Thankfully she wasn't euthanized, but at the same time, what kind of life has she had? I mean, from going from the wild and being able to climb trees and be a bear and build a nest and sleep all day or whatever they want to do and go forage for food, and then, here it's served on a silver platter, but it'd be even more meaningful if that bear could go back to being a bear. This is Coda and Xena. And like all the bear habitats that we built, we have to have electric fence so they don't dig. Of course, our habitat that we're building is going to be designed a little bit differently, which we'll show you. But these are 2 of the little black bears that were rescued from Colorado, and that we are hoping to be able to introduce to Popper.
I'm really excited for Popper and Xena and Coda. Xena and Coda are our yearling bears, and we're going to introduce them to Popper, who had her cubs taken away from her. And so it's going to be bringing a little bit of life back to Popper. I think she definitely misses those cubs that were taken from her, and I think she needs that companionship.
And I thought, how amazing would that be if we could build something this big and let these bears go back to being bears? If they could run and be in these habitats, and they can forage, and they can climb trees, eat leaves, build the day nest, hibernate if they feel like it in the winter. So right now it's costing us about $1,200 about every 10 days. We go through 2,000 pounds of fruit and vegetables for them each week. Now you can see all the vegetation in there. We rescued the last 5 bear from the Colorado rescue, which brings the total now at Turpentine Creek to 13 bear. But them being in this habitat, they'll have all this brush to eat and all these leaves and everything to supplement part of their diet also. And there's a lot of berry bushes throughout the woods down here. If people are coming to the refuge and they want to grab a few bags of oranges or apples, every little bit helps, whether you can donate $5 or you can donate $10,000. We have had some donors donate to the bear habitat, but we're kind of at a standstill. We have a plethora of material that we've bought so far, but not enough. And this is where the construction right now has paused for the moment. We have a ditch that's about 2 foot deep, about 18 inches wide. Then we have driven posts at least 2 feet into the ground, mostly close to 3. And what we're going to be doing is going 16 foot straight up, and then we'll concrete this whole ditch. So that'll be a big portion of the money, is the concrete. These habitats will be home and can help bears for years to come. They'll also be some of the largest natural habitats for black bears. But these habitats, some places would raise, it would cost a company to come in and build probably a couple $1 million, and all we need is $150,000 for the materials, and we'll do all the building ourselves. So we're asking for all of our supporters to dream big and tall, and let's give these bears a place to run free.